Hey there, everyone. How's it going? I'm Around the Wheel, and you're watching MobiLems. What have we got today? What is being served on the platter for our loophole? Wonder if that means there's a loophole in the level that makes it easier to beat. Probably not. That's generally not the way things work around here. 10 lemmings, gotta save all of them. Gotta save them all. Lemon 2 minutes and brouhaha. There's quite a brouhaha going on in the Hell region. Usually is. Release rate of 1 though, so that usually works to our advantage. What do we got? We got 10 climbers. That's always nice. They're probably gonna have to start climbing the wall right away though. How do we? Is there any way to stall them in? Maybe, perhaps. There would almost certainly have to be because we only have one builder. Okay, so the name of the game is finding out how to get everybody to not walk into fire, basically. Because if they turn around and hit the wall, they're going to walk into the fire. And, well, let's. Just two bashers? Two bashers, you say? How are we going to achieve this? Well, let's go ahead and let's start in on. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it at 1 for now. I thought there might be more release rate tricks afoot, but I think we definitely want to keep it at about 1 for now. Let's see, with a few guys out, let's see. Maybe with a few guys out, we can visualize this a little bit better. How are we gonna, what loophole shall we exploit? We can't dig and bash through to the end. That would certainly not be helpful. And we definitely have to build over the fire pit. How do you keep them at bay though? How do you keep them going? Do you perhaps get a guy digging? Aha, maybe that's it. Okay, that should keep certain guys from maybe getting too far ahead of themselves. So we're gonna have him. Let's have him dig right here. That doesn't save a whole lot of time, I don't think, and I already done killed a guy by not paying attention. Let's see how much time this saves in the long run. Uh, well, it does kind of get guys going a little more behind him, but I don't think overall it really helps in the big scheme. Because, well, he might have time to build over that. And then he would have to bash out of here. There we go. He has some, well, he's got some time going there. Oh, but that's barely not enough of a stall. Maybe if somebody came in and bashed this way and then two more, well, because, see, if the third guy had been able to bash, he may have saved himself with enough time. And then, if I had bashed at the right time with the digger, he would have been able to make it out. So that was a close one, actually. That wasn't too bad for a first shot. I think that one should be manageable, though. We'll come back in just a second. I think I've pretty much got this one in the bag, though. That one wasn't too bad. Alright, the digger, I'm going to make him take like one step. So that he's got... Okay, yeah, wait. He's a walker. We got to be careful with this. I'm going to make him take like one step so they have just a little bit of a boopy-doop to fall down onto. Okay, now he needs to... The walker needs to bash. That should give him... That should give the other guy enough leeway to walk. Because he just barely didn't have it last time. But he sure is awfully behind, so... and I missed a guy again! I'm concentrating too hard on making sure this is working. Oh, boy. Let's see it. Well, let's see if when I make it to the end, though. Okay. I think I'm going to bash next. No, I'm going to build next. Okay, and then once he starts climbing, I'm going to have him... There we go. Yeah, and then nobody gets out. Now let's see how the second guy does. Do I have it? I don't think I have it quite yet. No, something isn't... I'm not doing something right here. Maybe he needs a little more bit of walking distance. Okay, the first guy would go ahead. The second guy would dig. What is the distance that I need to get going here? This is usually the name of the game in Brouhaha. Trying to figure out how to get enough distance between lemmings while they're all still moving at the same time. Blockers are not something we've really seen a lot of in Brouhaha, unfortunately. Okay, I've got a cool idea to keep these guys blocked in. Not a 2 release rate, though. We'll just keep it at 1. We're going to keep going. We're going to make everybody climbers. We've got to concentrate super hard. Make sure not to forget to make anyone a climber, because our solution is contingent upon that victory condition. Okay, we're going to... Okay, now he's going to drop. I'm going to have him dig right here, right as he lands. You see, that makes a little indentation in the wall right there. We're going to let him go on. He's going to be our hero for the day. Everybody is a climber so far. That's good. That's good. Continuing to climb. All right, now, before he drops in, I'm going to have him bash. Now begins the stalling tactic, because you see they climb up his tunnel, but then they also come back and they hit this thing. So nobody goes kerplunk. And now we're going to give him some extra time because we have a basher left over. So now he can bash through this wall, and now we have 1 climber left. Now that should give him, hopefully, enough time to work on a bridge. Go to it, little man. Get your job done. Okay, so now, oh, he's almost finished with the tunnel, but I think the walking distance should separate everything out just fine. Yes! Yes! Oh, another excellent level. That one, man, I'm really loving these things where you have to figure out how to make everything work even though it never stops moving. Blocker traps feel passé now after witnessing all these great ways that Bronco has come up with to keep things moving. Just snap, snap, snap. It's like I almost never want to use a blocker trap again. I want to figure out how to keep everybody, you know, still walking and still feeling free, you know, not crammed up by walker. I don't know how running into a wall is any different than running into a blocker, but you know, they had the freedom to climb. You at least feel like something good is happening. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, it almost makes me never want to have to use blockers again if I can help it. Now watch the next level rely on blockers in some gimmicky capacity. The Midas touch. 60 lemmings, of course Midas has been all throughout here, except his touch does not apply to steel or water, it looks like, or rope traps. Midas touch, 60 lemmings, 98%. I assume that means I can only kill 1. And I only have 2 minutes to get everybody to safety. Wow, 2 minutes is a long way to get from here to, I presume, here. Or maybe even here. If we can get everybody... Okay, 60 lemmings, 2 minutes. Let's see. Maybe it's not as crazy as I'm making it out to be. Let's check it out. We got 1 climber. I bet he's going to go over the wall there. Yep, no blockers again. No blockers to get the job done. So, and only 1 builder. Oh, that's a bit disconcerting. I imagine that guy will go from here to... Well, maybe the climber goes here. Oh, I bet we're going to be combining paths somehow, maybe. Let's go ahead and, I think I kind of see a way out. A tentative way out. Okay, yeah, let's get more people out, I think. Let's just go ahead and get everybody out now, because I think that's going to be the only safe way. So now, okay, let's go ahead and we're going to have to work very quick. Yeah, we're going to have to work very quickly. I think we can afford to do 99 right out the batch, right out the gate. Right out the batch. What does that even mean? Am I just coining stupid coinisms? Who even knows? Okay, this time you're going to do what you're told, right? Right? I think so, right? Okay. Let's at least try nominally to do what we are told. Okay, and that should reach the wall pretty closely. Okay, and now you're going to mine... I think you're going to mine. Beep, beep, shrug. Okay. Alright, now you're going to mine. Now... Well, I was going to have them mine down this way, but that's just going to send them to the left no matter what. Maybe I have to have him... No, I was going to say maybe I have to have him dig down and then mine. But one, that would take up a whole lot of time. And two, because see, if I can bash to get them out... I can bash and they'll go out, but if they go out, if they mine out this way, they'll just go out to the... Okay, let's see how he gets through first. I'm going to send a guy mining, even though I don't really agree with that decision. And then I'm going to have them bash out this way. We also have a digger. I didn't think about that in too great a detail. How would I handle this, though? What is... Okay, I'm definitely going to need a golden boy touch to get out of here alive. Let's see. Yeah, they're all going to come out... Well, hold on now. Okay, now... Dig, you! Okay, well, that didn't save everybody, and I don't see how it's really going to save him in the end, but... Yeah... Maybe I can somehow find a way to dig out of that. Okay, now everybody's just... I only saved 18%. Well, they're just going to dig their way to oblivion. Okay, that's not quite as easy as it seems. I shouldn't have taken it for granted, given we're in the brouhaha rating, but there's got to be some kind of loopy-loop that works out correctly. I've got an idea. It's not exactly a legitimate business plan, I guess you could say, but it's something. We're going to take this guy, and we're going to attempt to make him hit steel. There is this little piece of steel right here that keeps us from just maybe having an easy bash into the exit or just doing... Basically keeps us from doing anything easy. But I think there is a way around it. Let's go ahead and build like we do. We're going to wait for him to... Okay, good. He didn't, like, chop off a corner or anything. Alright, so now, when he gets done, we're going to mine as per our usual. Okay, he is... Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted. Now we're going to... let's wait a bit so that I guess they have a hole to work from here. Let's wait a bit so they have a hole to work from. Oh, wow, that just barely... Wow, that was just barely a good enough... Alright, okay, now that they're done, let's go ahead and... There we go. We're going to make the holiest of... Oh, no! No! That's cruel! No! Not that it would have worked anyway, because they would have still hit this, but that is cruel! That is cruel, Bronco! That's cruel and you know it! Ugh! Well, I'm not sure why it took an hour and Brian Sulphur's help to solve this, but, you know, sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes to look at things. And you can do well, oops, I forgot to turn the music on. I had the music off because it's distracting at times. There we go. Alright, so let's come from a little bit far back. It is important that you do this from a little bit far back. And you can do everything in kind of this Neo in the Matrix, like one thing at a time. You know, it doesn't require multitasking to beat this level. And also, this exit up here is a red herring, this top one. But now what we're going to do is... Alright, I'm going to get a guy to... This walker guy is going to dig. This is the guy who dies. You can save 98%, remember. He's going to bank off the wall, and now we can probably get a climber going here. Why don't we just make Mr. Faller the climber? He just fell into the position. That's nepotism for you. But, okay, now that he's down here, we're going to... Okay, make sure we can highlight the digger, and go right. This is actually pretty simple. And... We looked at this, Brian and I looked at this, we locked our eyes straight on it, and I don't know, sometimes, you know, sometimes two heads are better than one, and sometimes you need the help. You just never know what's going to trip you up in such weird ways, and it takes exactly one bridge to get from there to here. We should probably get the release rate up now. That way everybody has a chance to get to the exit, but that is the loop that you need. I thought there was going to be some crazy thing where you dig and you leave a sliver of wall, and then when a walker is coming from the right, he's coming left from this way. When he hits up the wall, you would mine to take out the sliver of wall. I thought it was going to be a lot more precision than it was, but really it's just figuring out order of operations. It wasn't that bad a level, but Brian helped me out a lot, you know. Sometimes that's what friends are for, you know. That's what friends are for. They help you out when you need the help. and he brought his perspective to it, and together we ruled the day. We did not rue the day. I rue the day I ever came into this level, but not anymore. I rued the day when I came in to try to solve it by myself, but when I brought in a friend, what do you know? We were able to solve it and move on with our lives, and we will move on with our lives next time like lemmings through the entry hatch. So are the days of our lives. I'll see you guys next time.